Hey guys, Michael here again from GuitarGate.com, and I just had a private lesson with my friend Larry, and he brought this tune in, which is "When We're Gone, Long Gone" by Emmylou Harris, Linda Ronstadt, and Dolly Parton. And I love this type of music, but what I love most about it probably is perfect arrangements. If you haven't spent any time kind of dissecting really well arranged tunes, especially these old bluegrass country tunes, you should. So I figured I'd stop everything and make a video and kind of show you why this stuff is so potent and so powerful. So this song is essentially a 1-4-5 in E, but there's so much more to it. So let's jump right in. I'll show you how it works. Now, like most bluegrass songs, like this, it starts with the tag or the turnaround. So what you're hearing there is 1-4-5 and then 1-5-1. You have one acoustic guitar, just kind of laying it down, it's usually the one person who's singing. I think it's Linda Ronstadt does this one where she's singing and playing it, and then you have the mandolin or some higher part doing your basic melody, and it's a standard bluegrass kind of melody, right? Right, something like that, where like you're starting on the third, going back to the one, down to the sixth, going back up to the third, stop on the second for your 5 chord, and go back to the one and walk down. Standard stuff, right? So you're starting with just acoustic guitar, you're not doing anything crazy, and the mandolin doing the melody. And here come the vocals.
Trouble, we had no trouble in our struggle. Just to get home. Many times the burden's been heavy, still we carried on side by side.
All right, so again, you're hearing straight support instrumentation, just the guitar. Sounds like there's another guitar layered in there, but the voice is doing the melody. No one else is doing the melody, and it's just strict 1-5-4, 1-5. Nothing fancy. Then, there's a walk up right there. Coming from the 5, it's just 5, 6, 7, 1. Right, so B, C sharp, D sharp, E. That everybody kind of gets, and you can do that with your chords if you're doing voice leading stuff or whatever, but everybody gets that walk up. So like you're getting this slow build where it gets up, right? Now if you notice what happened there, right? It still sounds like 1-5-4, right? But that's not what it is. And it only does this right during the hook, when we're gone, long gone. You hear that in the bass? It's just 1-4. It's 1. Right? Your third, your G sharp. What you're playing there is a first inversion of E. So you got your 1 chord going to your G sharp, but you still got your 1 chord on top, right? So it's E over G sharp, then right to your 4 chord, A. If you listen to that, it makes it. And then it's back to your basic root playing. You got the violin and the mandolin doing some ancillary stuff, like some ambiance, but the vocals still have all the melody, right?
Is the love that we share and the way that we care when we're gone, long gone.
And now the whole band comes in with the walk-in, and you get the full sound. So you've just been building and building and building. Now if you notice, what the melody is playing is the hook. It's the when we're gone, long gone. So the first chord there, the first time through, it's that E over G sharp to A, right? It's that 1, 1 first inversion to your fourth, and then it's the 1, 5, 4 the rest of the way through. And each instrument is going to take one time through the progression, playing basically the same melody. So here's your fiddle. Mandolin takes it over. Same melody. And notice the fiddle kind of finished it, right? It's just 2 times through.
And when we're walking together,
Strip down again.
hand in hand through eternity, it's the love that will be remembered. Not poverty.
Now the walk up.
And when we're gone,
Inversion. Just wait for everything.
the only thing that will have memory is the love that we share and the way that we care when we're gone, long gone. When we're gone, long gone.
Totally stripped everything out. It is now just her singing and the guitar, just like it was in the intro, right? So your peaks and valleys, peaks and valleys. We're down in the valley. Listen to it.
The only thing that will have mattered is the love.
The bass starts to do something different here. And this is where the song, I really feel like it sells it going home. For the first time ever, that bass walks down from the 4 chord. That. Listen to it again.
Only thing that will have mattered is the love that we share and the way that we care when we're gone, long gone.
That right there is true musicianship. That is what makes this a perfect arrangement. You went on this valley, you went on this journey, right? You started down here just her singing. You brought it back up where everybody gets that little walk up, right? Everybody takes turns in the melodies. She sings again. Then it gets stripped down to the vocal. And then for the first time, the bass does something different than play the roots. You know, for the first time, the bass starts moving around a little bit and plays in a descending inversion. Listen to this.
Only thing that will have mattered is the love that we share.
What's that note, right? This whole time we've been playing the E, B, A, right? And so he comes out of that, he's going. Right? He's walking down using an inversion for each chord. So for E, he's starting on E. For the B, it's B over D sharp, 3rd in the bass. For your A over C sharp, 3rd in the bass. Walks down to get the rest of the A, and then keeps walking down the E major scale to get to the E. And listen to this and tell me that that doesn't make it.
The only thing that will have mattered is the love that we share and the way that we care when we're gone, long
Back to the roots. And back to the melody. How can you not love fiddle? And you notice they're all starting to die out together, right? This is done live. You know, they're all doing this at the same time. You know, the mandolin's coming in and out. The fiddle's coming in and out. That is perfect arrangement, where the arrangement really suits the tune. And you don't hear any of the instrumentalists taking the melody when the voice is singing. The instruments are going back and forth, sharing the melody. You're going back and forth between just a guitar to, you know, the full band. You're connecting the two with those little voice leadings in the scale. And the best part, what makes the song, in my opinion, is those little inversions. When they go to the hook, Gone Long Gone, that E over G sharp, nailing that, even though the chords are just E, G, and E, B, and A, it makes that part. And when the bass at the very end, after it gets stripped back down to its bare bones minimalist, structure again, when the bass introduces something new and starts doing a bass line with the thirds, doing those inversions, if the whole band gets it, I mean, it's just absolutely gorgeous. So I implore you guys, take some time to listen. Try to become an active listener when you listen to the tunes that you like, and try to break it down and try to find ways to utilize this stuff. Because when you listen to it done right, I mean, that's what real musicianship sounds like. It's that simple and perfect. See you next time.